Alright, what's up YouTube? I'm Gordy here. We are with the Stun Kid that you guys got 200 likes for. He decided that it would be cool to take all my stun cards and go to locals, since nobody else is putting better use to them.
Well, why not?
Oh, I was going to say, you want to say hello?
No.
Oh. Alright, so we're going to be doing his stun deck profile. We'll go through some of the card choices and things like that here. Just to kind of give you guys a little bit reason as to why we have made some of the terrible life decisions. So, 3 Banisher the Radiance. Now, honestly, this card is very good, this format. This gives you more mileage than Fossil Dyna.
Absolutely. Against things like Sky Strikers and Gokis where the stuff has to hit the graveyard. Just blow
out. These would be ultimate, but we don't know where all the ultimates are. So DRO4 supers it is. But for the most part, having a 1600 body that's a Macrocosmo, I mean, it doesn't get much better than having 3 copies of Macrocosmo, which I really wish it could, but do you ever have a problem with 1600 being a body?
No, because you just either pump it up with the wings or the sword and it just gets over stuff then.
Normal summon, activate, card of demise, good deck.
Totally.
So 3 Banishers. 3 Inspecty boys. So one of the things I know a lot of stun players have complained about in the Sky Striker matchup is it's not that hard for them to link out and then get their 1 activation of a spell card. Do you ever feel that one is troublesome?
Not really, because then that's their only activate effect, so they can't use things like Diablo, the Diabolsis guy, to bring him out too. And against every other matchup, this is just a blowout.
How's your Trickstar matchup?
I haven't lost one yet, so...
I mean, I guess technically, I don't know. The fact that Trickstar effects, except for Kadina's ad and the special summon of Licorice, are all continuous, like... Yeah. And then last but not least, Donner Kong.
This is how we stop Trickster.
This is honestly how you stop anything, a 1900 body.
Yeah.
The only real competition that you have against this deck is... Actually, normal summon Gokis aren't even this big, right?
You can normal summon the or not the Suprex, but the Scorpio, and it can get over everything in this deck.
Yeah, but you have to open the Scorpio.
Yeah, it's normally a 1 or a 2-0, but...
Yeah.
Good luck getting to it without adding.
That is true. So 9 monsters. You can't play hand traps in this deck because of the next card, nor should you be playing more than 9 cards. Do you think about cutting Thunder King down to 2?
No. I like this ratio. I feel it's correct.
Damn, I didn't mean to insult you about 8.
Oh, damn.
This is a good card. This is the cancer of the deck. This is essentially how you win everything! And fun fact, please judgment my card of demise.
No, man, you just normal summon Border and just say, okay, hope your hand traps weren't very good.
3 copies of Duality. Nothing real too explanatory about this. I mean, Stun officially has as much draw power as it's ever had. So, would you play 2 of this? No. No. I was kidding. 2 Desires. This is honestly pretty standard. To the one person's going to comment, why are you not playing 3 Desires? Because it's a terrible conflict of interest. Desires into Desires is a very real threat.
Yeah.
And you can't have that.
You're already a slow deck, so banishing 20 is not worth.
Well, and you've also got to remember, you shave off your resource pool, you'll typically use this as a way to get additional resources or to start. Yeah. You know, Desires is a potential starter card for you. And then 1 main deck Raigeki. You're like the only deck in the format that can play this. Yeah. Like, you need the board wipe. It gives you the chance to restart.
You lose the dice roll. I mean, you're normally not winning unless you draw that and something stupid and they open like crap.
Traps, triple anti-spell fragrance. How you feeling about these?
I like my opponent not being able to play the game.
I know we were debating between 2 and 3, but...
3's definitely the way to go.
Just so you can draw it, I assume?
Yeah.
This card says auto win against...
Sky Striker.
Yeah, I fucking hate this card so much. 1 copy of Judgment, pretty self-explanatory, I guess. Yeah. You have to play this. Not really much of a choice right now. 1 warning. Once again, another hard win con. How you liking 3 strikes?
Well, it's just your strike package. It's just perfect. Nothing more to it.
You don't really have a lot of like good solid traps in the deck besides like Ring of Destruction.
Yeah, you just need removal or summon removal in case they get something that's too big and could potentially beat over your stuff.
That is true. Bye strikes. Moving on along here. 2 copies of Wings. Ooh, we're on 2-2 here.
We are on 2-2.
Alright, so how you liking 2 Wings, 2 swords?
I like them on the 2-2 split. I was playing 3, but then I cut a wings and I forget what else, and just put 2 swords in. The power buff from the sword can sometimes just be better than the wings, and it does the essentially same thing as the wings, except it's continuous.
And this is chainable.
Yeah. Wow.
Setting that prior condition, like, it doesn't seem good, but when you get into that rogue matchup, like,
yeah,
haha, chain. Give me protection, thank you. Also, the buff from this is permanent, unlike this if this leaves the field.
But it is also an 800 buff compared to a 500. So the 800 can sometimes come up so you can beat over stuff.
As long as you're like in a format where something like Twin Twisters and things are more relevant, Wings almost feels a little bit better, but
well, normally,
we're not there yet.
Yeah, normally people are citing the Twins, but you'll have either the Imperial Order or the anti-spells, hopefully, and that can stop it.
The best damn chainable card.
Absolutely.
Next to Compulsory Evacuation Device, which we're not playing.
No.
Also, we're not playing Book of Moon. There are other good stun cards. It's just chainability. Yeah, this accelerates the game in your favor. It's so good.
Yeah. We have a hard time dealing damage, so we have a trap that deals damage for us.
2 copies of Mirror Force.
Just more protection.
How are you liking this over Storming and the others?
I actually like this better. If it's stuff that can't like not be destroyed by card effects, I'd rather it be in the graveyard than just back in their hand and they can resummon it later. This just gets rid of it.
What about if you're against a Nightmare board?
Well, hopefully we wouldn't have gotten to that Nightmare board.
2 copies of Heavy Storm Duster. How you liking these?
This card's amazing. Like, just you have the stun potential with the anti-spell, they set all their crap and then you just duster them on the end phase. It's just stupid.
1 copy of Macrocosmo, because reasons.
4 macros is pretty good.
We don't play D-Fisher. 2 copies of Error, I mean...
4/4 does not compute.
Yeah. How are you liking these?
It's pretty good. So, it's essentially you have a Thunder King and a border on the board, so they can't do anything and they can't add.
And then 2 copies of Dark Bribe. This card seems so bad, but...
It's actually really good if you hit the key card. As well as an out to, like, main deck evenlies as well is...
Never thought it'd be back in a time where, that's good. So, we're actually going to need the monster lineup here for the next part. So, this is what we're working with. Only doing this to demonstrate the extra deck. Okay, so, things that we do have access to in the extra deck. Utopia package does come up between these two as a game ender. I don't see any reason as to why you won't play this in this deck.
It was essentially for Masterpiece, because this deck couldn't handle it, but now that Masterpiece is gone, this is just there in case like something really stupid comes up.
Strange thing to ask, but have you considered adding 1 more of each of these?
No.
Just playing 2?
Just 2.
I mean, sometimes stranger things come up,
I mean,
man.
you could potentially add the other one so you could rank up again, so you can use the effect twice, but...
Ugh.
That's...
I mean, you have the room, technically.
You do, but...
1 guy got a cowboy.
New time rules are a bitch.
Yeah, that's true. How are you liking Dweller?
Never made it.
I feel like you never...
It's just a utility, if you need
These
it.
are just better.
Yeah.
You can cut this for,
Tornado's not bad.
You can cut this for your other Utopia for the extra
You
shot.
cut the Dweller. Dweller's not really too good.
Oh yeah, you're playing good stuff in the side deck.
Yeah, so we have our 3 targets.
So he is playing... God, what's the name of the stupid thing?
You're not going to be able to read it in German. Waking the Dragon.
Oh yeah, you're right, Waking the Dragon. So typically, if you're playing stun, your opponent's going to bring in mass back row removal against you, and then you're like, haha, Ultimate Falcon noob.
Or Lust Warrior and say you can't do anything.
I don't know why you'd want to consider this when you've got this.
Against things like Tricksters and stuff, nobody's citing board removal. So if you clear their board and you went on a Last Warrior, they can't do anything.
Oh, I guess it is true. The rest of this is just mainly cherries targets?
Essentially.
Okay. 2, 3. Oh.
Anything you're scared of, you just play for cherries.
Have you considered putting in the blue one so you can just totally fuck me?
No, if I draw 2 of them against you, I feel like after I hit the first one, I should win.
Stranger things have happened, so the rest of the extra deck is just mainly cherries targets. Alright, side deck. This is... Bye, monsters. Thanks for being here. Hala la vista. Alright, side deck. 3 copies of cherries. You actually do need these, I feel, in a lot of your matchups. Just generally being able to seal off the extra deck from your opponent advancing their game state is.
Yeah, it's essentially just stuff you need to go second.
2 copies of Fossil Dino. Why not 3?
Because I needed more room to play other things, and I feel only 2 of this is fine. I feel like you'll see it with all the draw power.
2 copies of the Testicles.
So I keep going back and forth between this and bumping the Fossil Dino up to 3. I feel this is just better against like.
It does take your normal summon.
It does take your normal, but then you can just like set up a crap ton of back row and just pass, and then next turn just go off, or essentially summon your monsters and just go.
I assume that the other thing you would cut would be.
So I cut the Fossil Dino from 3 to 2, and this from 3 to 2 to put 2 spheroids in, and it's been all right.
3 copies of this card. Nothing
There's
really.
nothing really to say.
And then this, so that you don't get evenly matched.
Yeah, so you have essentially 6 main deck things to negate the evenly, because you get evenly, you lose.
Any final comments to Stun?
I like being an asshole.
Those are fucking words to live by. Alright guys, thanks for watching. We're out. Peace. The ride never ends, guys. Make sure you enable those notifications to get the latest videos that are being posted on this channel. Make sure you guys check out VanCole40 for my Cardfight Vanguard channel. And join me and House of Champions on the Zodiac Duelist TV Twitch stream. We'll be interacting with our audiences. And please check out No Limit Gaming and LGTCG.com for the cheapest trading cards on the market. Thanks for watching, guys, and please have a good day.